Hey, love. Welcome back to Witty Whispers. I'm your host, Jasmine. And if you're here right now, I want you to take a second to breathe. Didn't that feel good? I felt good. Well, you made it through another week, and even if it wasn't perfect, you still showed up, and that's enough. I almost didn't record this episode because it's a topic that feels a little too real. That quiet ache of wanting someone to miss you, to notice your absence, to realize your value. But the truth is, that feeling doesn't make you needy or weak. It just means you have a heart that cares deeply. So today's episode is called Make Them Miss You Without Losing Yourself. Because I think too many of us confuse missing someone with losing ourselves trying to be missed. Let's be honest, we've all done it. That little dance between pride and vulnerability. Checking if they viewed your story, typing the message, deleting it, then typing it again. Convincing yourself you don't care while secretly wondering if they do. And maybe it's not even about romance. It could be a friend who started pulling away, a family member who stopped calling, or someone who just doesn't meet you where you meet them anymore. You tell yourself, I'll match your energy. But deep down, you're tired of pretending. You miss the connection, you miss the laughter, you miss the feeling. But here's where it gets tricky. When you start changing who you are just to make someone remember you, you slowly start losing the parts of you that were unforgettable to begin with. You don't make people miss you by begging for their attention. You make them miss you by being so grounded in your peace that your absence becomes undeniable. People don't miss noise, they miss energy. They miss the calm you brought into chaos, the way you listened, the way you showed up without demanding too much. So when you pull back, don't do it to manipulate or make a point. Do it because you're learning how to protect your space. When you stop overthinking, over explaining yourself, when you stop chasing, when you stop trying to prove your worth, that's when your presence starts to speak louder. Your absence won't feel like punishment, it'll feel like peace. And people who genuinely value you will notice the difference. Let's talk about you for a second. When was the last time you missed yourself? The version of you that used to laugh freely, who wasn't waiting on the text to feel seen, who wasn't afraid to take up space. Maybe it's time to reconnect. Go out for that walk you've been postponing. Buy yourself flowers, because why the heck not? Rewatch your comfort show. Do something that reminds you that your joy isn't dependent on someone else's attention. Because the truth is, you can't make someone miss you when you've forgotten what makes you magnetic, what draws you to them. You were never meant to shrink to be remembered. You were meant to bloom and let people notice the light, not chase it. Let's say they come back, they text, they call, they say they've been thinking about you. Here's the question. Do you want them back because they miss you or because you miss being wanted? Sometimes what we crave isn't the person, it's the version of ourselves we were when we felt seen by them. And when we realize that, we understand something powerful. We can give that version of ourselves back to us. If they reach out, you can welcome it with grace, but never let nostalgia make you forget the silence that taught you peace. Your absence should echo peace, not pain. That's it. That's the energy. Don't go quiet to play games. Go quiet to protect your calm. Don't pull back to punish, pull back to pause. Because when you stop centering someone who can't meet you halfway, you naturally make room for people who will. So, here's your reminder. You don't have to prove your value by leaving. You just have to remember it by staying true to yourself. Make them miss your kindness, your depth, your peace, not your desperation to be understood. Let your energy speak louder than your words. Let your silence feel intentional, not empty. Let your boundaries teach people how to treat you. At the end of the day, the goal isn't to make someone regret losing you. It's to become so at peace with yourself that even if they do, it no longer defines you. You've been listening to Witty Whispers podcast with Jasmine. If this whisper spoke to your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear it, someone who's learning to let go with grace. Until next time, stay soft, stay sure, and let your peace do the missing for you.